All right. So, what did you guys think of the new Pro Bowl with the flag football?
What Pro Bowl?
Who the fuck watches the Pro Bowl?
But I don't know. I mean, they're redoing it so that way everybody would watch it.
Maybe they should put it after the Super Bowl and then we could watch it.
Like the good old days.
We all love the good old days.
Yep.
The good old days.
You know, every time I see that video, I always laugh at the one whenever Matt and I are just looking at you. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I really like that one.
I just think of how much we look like alcoholics.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm cleansing.
That's all right.
This is vodka.
What?
What? Yeah, I'm cleansing, all right. Purging my stomach. If I drank that much vodka. Oof.
Yeah, so I don't think any of us watched the Pro Bowl.
No. Actually, I completely forgot it was on.
Well,
It was
the Tyler Huntley-led AFC just really didn't inspire a lot of like, why would I want to watch that?
I saw the thing about Peyton was mad about a penalty at the end, and I was like,
kneeling the ball, or like, I don't know, it was dumb.
I was just like, when I saw the thing about the penalty, I was like, oh, that was today.
Yeah, I didn't.
I agree that they need to just put it back to after the Super Bowl, where maybe the players in the best teams that make it to the Super Bowl could actually participate.
Well, that's what. It's not even just the Super Bowl teams, not their players not playing in it. No one in the championship weekend plays. Half the teams in the divisional weekend they don't play. I mean, who from divisional round played in the Pro Bowl? Trevor Lawrence? That was it?
Yeah.
I mean,
everyone opts out.
When you go later, it works. And they actually made it mandatory for you to attend unless you have an injury, which, of course, everybody by that point in the year has an injury.
Well, did you see, though, that, apparently, Rodgers claimed he was injured, but yet he was golfing in Pebble Beach.
So that was Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, but I saw Rodgers.
Yeah, so I think what they need to do is you don't get credited with a Pro Bowl if you don't go.
I agree.
Because that's going to hurt your Hall of Fame status. You got to make these players start going.
Well, yeah, because you look at people.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you look at people like Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's never been to a Pro Bowl, and now he can't get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the reason he's not getting into the Hall of Fame.
I think he was like 2 years away. I did the math. He was like he was going to break top 25. It was just such an impressive story. He should have came to Pittsburgh last year instead of Mitch Trubisky, which we'll talk about that in a later episode, or if we have time today.
Later episode.
But let's keep talking about why the Pro Bowl sucks. 1, they play it too early. 2, the players don't give a shit. And 3, and this is the reason the players stopped giving a shit, because Ray Lewis in an interview told everybody not to try. Nobody knew that nobody was trying. It was like an unspoken thing, and then he spoke it, and everyone took it to a next level of not trying. So I blame Ray Lewis.
Can I give you a fourth one?
What?
Put it back in Hawaii. Maybe players might want to go.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go to Vegas. You can go there anytime.
Yeah.
You're a millionaire. You can go to Hawaii anytime either, but...
Why go to Vegas? You can't bet on it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to... If your fourth thing wasn't going to Hawaii, my fifth thing was going to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, put it back. Well, there's a lot of reasons why it's not in Hawaii anymore, but It's not just the NFL being like that.
You mean the 5 people that came to see it on the island?
Yeah,
Because the
I
stadium
mean,
was never full.
Was the stadium full?
the stadium fell apart. That's why it's not there anymore.
No. I was gonna say, was the stadium full in Vegas?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
It's just I like what they did with adding the skills competition. I think they added some really dumb ones in there. They tried to make the dodgeball way too big of a thing. I like the early 2000s one. Who could throw the ball the farthest? Who was the most accurate? Who bench pressed the most?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever dumbass shit they came up for the kickers.
Not tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, tic-tac-toe was actually decent. Well, they used to play horse or pig or whatever, or do like trick shots, and there's lots of things you can do.
Yeah.
You can make a fun weekend out of it.
What do you think the viewership on the Pro Bowl was?
3.
6.7 million.
What?
It's actually down 7.5% from last year.
Well, duh.
6 point. Well, okay, but how many of those were TVs on in bars?
Yeah, right.
That's
You know what I mean?
saying.
Like,
yeah.
Like, what is the sports like? This game was on TVs and bars that nobody was watching. What? How many millions of views does each sporting event get for that?
Hold on, I'm just looking at.
More importantly, how many people watch the NBA Finals compared to the Pro Bowl? Because I feel like that's actually a close number.
Probably.
This is just a good way to shit on the NBA.
Which is a little crazy. Think about it. Are you looking that up, Matt?
I thought Jeff was looking it up.
Well, here, just to give you in perspective here, the average viewership of a regular season, this is all the regular season games, the average viewership is 16.7 million. And it was 6.1 million for the Pro Bowl.
It was 12.4 million viewers for the NBA Finals in 2022.
I was going to say, 2019, it was only 8.8.
I mean, I don't know how accurate my first Google, they always tell you not to go with the first one that you see, but that's what I'm going with today. I'm not writing the paper.
Look, it's fine as long as it doesn't say sponsored on there. You know, that thing Google swore they never would do would be sell out the first page of their website. And all you get is ad.
It's like, let me skip all these ads and get to the real stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the Pro Bowl sucks. And you know what sucks just as much as the Pro Bowl? The
What?
ending of the championship games. What a shit weekend. First, you have the Eagles and the Niners.
That was a close game.
Start off, yeah.
Well, you know.
Until they put a quarterback.
Who's the fifth string quarterback?
CMC.
Well, did you see they were like, as soon as they were like, when the other quarterback got hurt, and they were like, oh, well, Christian McCaffrey is the next up on the quarterback chain. They went to show him on the sideline. He's like, oh, my calf hurts. Like, he immediately was like, I can't do that. My calf hurts. I can't go back and play quarterback. It's like, I think George Kittle was actually next after him.
Well, I mean, think about it, though.
But he can't do it himself.
It's not like McCaffrey has been there with the team for a while and knows the plays. He literally was there halfway through the season. So, learning.
I probably would have made Debo the quarterback. And
I was thinking that.
I was thinking what you do is you get Debo, McCaffrey, and Kyle Juszczyk back there, and then they get all 11 defenders in the box to stop. They're all committed to the run, and all you got to do is get one of them to loft the ball up to Brandon Ayuk. You score a touchdown, you're right back into the game.
Well, either that or Kittle.
But Kittle's going to block.
But he
need extra time.
But Kittle could have gotten lost in the blocking, and then all he has to do is just pop out, pull that little Heath Miller move, where you don't even know he's there.
I feel like Kyle Shanahan just gave up. He was like, I don't have a quarterback, so we're fucked.
Yeah.
Pack her in. We're done for the year.
It just sucks that it's how they ended. It ended.
Yep.
And then you go to the AFC Championship game, and that game just gets botched at the end by officiating. To now, it just made the NFL look rigged. That's all I have to say about that. It was fucking bullshit.
I'm not gonna.
They botched the crap out of that end of the game, and it doesn't matter who was gonna win the game, no matter what. They botched it, and it just kind of ruins the integrity of the game. There was no need to botch it like that.
Yeah, it's making you do something I never thought you'd do.
Yeah, which leads us to our shitty Super Bowl matchup that I literally couldn't care less about.
Oh, I'm excited about it.
You're still having fun.
I don't really care that much. Anyways, I'm taking the Eagles to win.
Okay, so I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I also think the Eagles are going to win.
I'm rooting for the Chiefs, and I know the Chiefs are going to win because Andy Reid's going to stick it to his old team, and he's going to retire into the sunset.
I don't think he's going to retire.
Yep, this is it.
They got too much going on. Like if
he's got at least one more year before Mahomes' contract really fucks that team.
Well, yeah, he wants to get out there the year before that, so this way it doesn't look like it was like him holding it all together.
No, that's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's what Bruce Arians did.
Yeah, he picked a good year to get out.
Did you see, since the NFL awards are on, did you see Tom Brady won shouldn't have come back player of the year?
What? You got comeback player of the year?
No, he won shouldn't have come back
Back.
player of the year.
That was an actual award?
No, it was just fucking...
Okay. It's like,
Yeah, no, he got the Damn Bro You Suck award.
Yeah.
Wait a
You
minute.
won your division?
Yeah, right. What are you drinking?
Whiskey?
Kind of whiskey.
Woodford Reserve.
Ooh, that's good.
I thought you didn't like that one.
No, I like that one. I don't think you had me that day that we had like 3 or 4.
Yeah, that was one of them.
That was one of
You
them.
didn't.
I don't think it was one of them.
I don't know.
Anyway,
So I think final score for the Super Bowl 27-24 Eagles. What do you guys got?
I think it's gonna be 21-24 Eagles.
42 to 38.
You're going high scoring.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
42 to 38 Chiefs.
So the over under is 50.5. So I was right at the over under. Chris, you went under, and Jeff, you went over. So we know nothing.
I mean, I am rooting for the Chiefs, though. I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I don't know that Eagles team.
It's hard to tell. No. I froze.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, it's hard to tell what.
Because apparently our internet went to crap after,
Yeah, this is not a good internet day.
It's like when Ben retired last year. That was like the one day all of our internet was like, nah.
Well, we're about as good in the postseason as the Steelers have been recently.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't even show up this
I
year.
mean, we're at least still talking.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going through Super Bowl matchups. Obviously, what I always do is wake up at 4 a.m. on Super Bowl Sunday to smoke a brisket and place way too many bets. What are you guys doing on Super Bowl Sunday?
Going to church.
Yeah, going to church and then cleaning the house and then watching the Super Bowl.
Man, not exciting.
No. Yeah, going to church. Then I'll probably go home and do some laundry, clean the house up, and then, we gotta get the kids down for nap, and then we'll go to your house, Matt, for a Super Bowl, and hopefully they'll all nap, and we won't show up with a napping kid. I mean, I'm sure one will sleep through the Super Bowl and then keep us up all night as per usual.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize how many stupid prop bets there are.
Okay, well, speaking of stupid prop bets, the daily prop bet on FanDuel, will the longest successful field goal be over or under 46.5 yards?
Yes.
What?
You can't say yes.
It's a yes.
It was not a yes or no question.
It was longer or shorter or whatever you said.
Oh, sorry, longer.
Over, under.
Yeah. Over, under, whatever.
Over.
That's not one. Like, I don't know. It's just like what
I
color
think
Gatorade or something like that is one of them, isn't it?
It's what? Oh, what color Gatorade?
Will
Yeah.
we jump on the coach?
Yeah, that's a.
I think if
that's a
Andy
bet. They
reruns,
might crack down on some of that.
I think if
Just to be
Andy
international.
reruns, they all get ketchup and mustard and they just cover them in it, and then throw hamburgers at them.
I was gonna say, and then get like a giant bun and just like wrap them up.
It's an Andy.
All right, so the spread's at 1.5, and we all picked games that we all said it was going to be within a field goal. First touchdown scorer.
Kelsey.
Yeah, I put Kelsey.
Yeah.
I put Kelsey or AJ Brown.
Ooh, yeah.
I think it's gonna be Kelsey.
And then Super Bowl MVP.
Kelsey.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go with Kelsey.
Even though I said the Eagles are going to win, but
Hey, one time in Super Bowl history did the losing team have an MVP.
that'd be funny.
I always thought they changed that. Like, you know, you had an MVP for whichever team ended up winning. And like you had to win the game to get MVP.
Yeah.
Until Trubisky won the MVP.
Nah.
That's the only time I've ever seen someone win it
Yeah.
and not win the game.
But that's Nickelodeon, so
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
yeah, it's not the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so obviously Mahomes and Hurts are heavily favored to win MVP. But I was thinking, I feel like AJ Brown or Kelsey, like Kelsey could score 3 touchdowns and AJ Brown can score 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think those are the only 2 people that can really take it from a quarterback.
Yeah, I don't see it being like a defensive player.
Yeah, there's no real standout defensive players. They're more just defensive units.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It'll be interesting.
that was a good game. I don't want it to be like the Eagles 49ers game. That just blow.
Mahomes get injured on the second play of the game.
We can bet on next year's Super Bowl already.
Oh my god.
Guess who's favorited?
The Chiefs?
Yeah. But guess who's number 2?
The Eagles?
No.
Who?
The Bills.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's crazy. And in case you're wondering, the Steelers are plus 5,000 odds. The Colts are plus 28,000 odds, though. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
the Colts, Texans, and Cardinals.
So if you place a $5 bet on them to make the Super Bowl,
What? On the Colts?
yeah,
They would pay $1,400.
that's better than playing a lottery ticket right now. You never know what side the NFL's on.
I kind of know.
Do you?
A little
You
bit.
You don't think the Colts are gonna make it?
Nah, I just.
Did they get a head coach already?
Huh?
Did they
Oh,
get?
let's talk about some head coach hirings.
Are we done with the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't have that. Like I said, I'm not that into it because of the way the championship games went. Really, I had Niners and Bengals going to the Super Bowl, and that was one hell of a letdown.
Yeah. I mean, I had the Bills and Niners going, so
Same.
Well, I made it closer than you.
you did.
Jeez, he looks like shit.
What?
Is that Deion Sanders? No.
What?
Yeah, it is. Damn.
Deion Sanders looks like shit.
Yeah, he got old.
Well, isn't he a coach?
Apparently, it put 50 years on his ass.
Yeah, he grew out like that gray weird ass beard.
No, he was hobbling his ass up the stage.
Hmm. So you want to talk about head coach hires?
Yeah, let's start off. Well, first of all, we all saw that we lost Brian Flores.
Yeah, we all knew that was going to happen,
No,
though.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went.
well, I was hoping he was going to get hired as a head coach, so we would get a draft pick. Why is my battery low? No,
Because the damn thing came unplugged.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's the Vikings defensive coordinator now.
my internet sucks.
Yeah, we know that, Matt.
Yeah, we're very well aware of your
You
internet.
knew that? Wait, is that why you said that's why your internet sucked?
Yeah, whenever the laptop starts dying, like it really gets laggy.
Yeah, it looks a lot.
Like I thought the thing was plugged in, and now it's working fine.
Oh, look, you're actually when you talk, your mouth moves right.
Yeah, it's crazy how that worked out. Anyways, so it's disappointing that Brian Flores was leaving. Was hoping we either got one more year with him, or he got a head coaching job so we could get the comp picks. Him going to be a defensive coordinator just doesn't help.
No.
And let's talk about how shitty the Panthers are. They're committed to being the shitty Panthers. The locker room took a vote. They all wanted Steve Wilkes, so they went and got Frank Reich because they wanted a guy who could win games, some guy who's not going to get fired mid-season. So, wait.
Well, don't worry, they already got rid of Christian McCaffrey, so they don't have to worry about having a really good running back and saying we're not running the ball anymore.
Yeah. And Steve Wilkes is now in San Francisco.
Ooh,
to
really?
replace D'Amico Ryans, who made a terrible life choice of going to Houston.
But it's a homecoming for him.
Yeah, but in what universe do you sit there like David Culley didn't do bad for what they had. And then Lovie Smith didn't do bad for what they had. Like trying to rebuild from the Bill O'Brien just implosion. And then you have no draft picks. You had no players, no draft picks. And you were actually kind of competitive and you still shit canned them. I mean, the only way I would go as a coach to Houston is guaranteed, like they cannot fire me for at least 4 years.
Yeah, it has to be in your contract.
Yeah, that it would cost like I become owner of the team if you fire me. Like that would be the only way I would go there. Because this is D'Amico Ryans. If he gets fired after a year, which why wouldn't the Texans fire him after a year? They fired everybody else. That's his one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Wilkes just went through that. He can't get another shot because he got one shot in Arizona or whatever and blew it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like for Steve Wilkes, the players are playing a lot better with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if all of Carolina just shits the bed because they're mad. Frank Wright already lost the locker room because that's half of being a head coach is just having the damn locker room.
Mm-hmm.
And then having an ounce of clock management. It's coordinators that call all the plays. They're doing the game planning. All you gotta do is keep the locker room together and know when to go for it on fourth down.
Well, we'll move on to Broncos country.
Oh yeah.
That one's
is there any other team? I'm like, oh crap.
Well, what I really want to know is how the Broncos managed to get more draft picks to trade away.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out too. Do they even have a draft?
Yeah, right.
It's like 5 years.
They pulled a Sean McVay and the Rams.
They really, I don't think they have any day 1 or day 2 draft picks for like 3 years.
They were like, "Hey, Roger, how many picks are we like legally allowed to just get rid of? Do we need to even be at the draft? Look at how much money we're going to save and not having to fly everyone out there to wherever the draft is." But you know what? I thought it was funny. Did you guys see Sean Payton's statement about Russell Wilson's private trainers and all that? That were clearly like basically he had his own posse at the Broncos training center.
Yeah, they got the eviction notice.
Yeah, I'm like, well, this will be interesting.
Hey, I mean that might be what they need.
Well, basically, Sean Payton took the job despite Russell Wilson being there, so
yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be just horrendous.
Do you see them unloading him on someone or trying to unload
Why are you unloading him?
You have to build him up this year to unload him on somebody.
Yeah, who was the guy from Houston? The Denver quarterback that went to Houston for the
Osweiler.
Osweiler? Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way I could see Russell Wilson getting traded is like a trade where somehow Denver has to send more picks to another team to unload that cap hit.
They don't have any more picks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good old Brock Osweiler. Where's he at now?
Home on his couch.
Probably has a podcast.
Yeah, probably. Everyone has podcasts these days.
Yeah. Any other hirings happened?
I don't think so.
Colts are still looking for somebody to fuck things up.
Yeah.
I mean,
have they said anything about Just Saturday?
He's still in the running, apparently.
Yeah, only won one game.
Yeah. Well, Frank Reich got a job 30 seconds after blowing the Colts.
It's true.
Let's see here. All right, let's play a little game of
Osweiler is a college football analyst, and he is done with professional football.
There you
go. I think professional football is done with him.
Yeah.
Sean Payton, D'Amico Ryans, and Frank Reich.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of them is coaching in 3 years?
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton.
I was thinking D'Amico Ryans. Just on the chance that he drafts a high-profile quarterback. I think Russell Wilson will just kill Sean Payton's will to be in the NFL.
Well, I mean, they have to trade up, don't they? To get a good pass. Because they lost the first pick.
Yeah, but they have a good shot.
Also, I don't think the Bears are going to take a quarterback.
Yeah, the Bears aren't taking a quarterback. They might trade back in the draft, and someone could jump in front of the Texans, but there's 3 or 4 franchise quarterbacks that are supposed to be coming out, so just take whichever one you didn't take, whichever one doesn't get picked in front of you.
Yeah.
I think Frank Reich. I think he'll be the first to go.
Oh, easily. I don't see him making it through the season.
Well, I think I'll make it through the season.
Nope. Week
Just
11.
Come out 0-8 or something. The
Week
players
11.
don't even take the field.
Week 11.
Has that ever happened? You've a first coach, a first time, not first time head coach, but for that team.
Did Urban Meyer make it to the end of the year?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's because he was slapping girls on the ass.
Was Urban Meyer?
Well, kicking the kicker and going to nightclubs and yeah, good times.
Yeah, he really left that college scene and he just went all crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to act.
Ooh, Dayball got Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I think he earned that.
Not the Giants.
Yeah.
We
did that game, didn't we?
With
I
the
remember.
coaches.
When do they do that? Do they do the MVP like later?
I thought they would have did it.
I think that's the last award. They
probably do that last so they make you watch the whole dang
Oh
thing.
God, it's on to 11. We're not gonna make it to the end.
Yeah, we're definitely not making it.
Hey, we ain't going.
So I'm gonna break off here a little bit. Did you see that AB is blaming James Harrison for his CTE?
Yeah, it's so bad he forgot it was Vontez Perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't even read the article, but like, what hit did James Harrison lay out on AB?
Yeah, I don't ever remember him being hit by him. Like even in practice, like they were never near each other because Harrison was always destroying the running backs.
What about when Harrison didn't he go to the Bengals and Patriots or Bengals or Patriots or?
Yeah,
But I don't think he got hit. Like I don't remember.
I don't remember James Harrison knocking him ever really hitting AB.
Yeah, I don't either.
It had to have been.
He got hit so hard he forgot who the hell ruined his life. I guess we're doing comeback player of the year now.
Oh man, who would even be comeback player of the year?
Probably Dak Prescott.
What'd you say?
Christian McCaffrey or Saquon Barkley.
I was thinking Prescott.
I thought Prescott came back last year.
No, he was out all last year. His last year was his contract year.
I better not.
He did that knee or didn't he like his like knee like break or fibula like shin ankle break?
His ankle went all like.
I thought bone came out.
What was that again?
That doesn't sound as bad.
Well, see, it's all about perspective, you know. If
Yeah.
you say it in a happy voice, it's not as bad.
Yeah. Is there a
Oh, they did Fan of the Year.
fan of the year?
That's an award.
We got to get that. We got to try to do. How do you become fan of the year?
We just get one for the show.
Yeah, I think we're low.
Well,
for that.
from looking at it, to be Fan
What
of the
else
Year,
is it?
you have to look like you never got off a couch in your life.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
This guy is definitely.
extremely small market podcast.
This Fan of the Year definitely looks like the way he's going to go out is choking on Cheeto dust while yelling about how they should have ran the ball instead of throw it.
Who is he a fan of?
Seattle.
Yeah.
I guess you don't go outside when it rains a lot.
Yeah, probably not. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything else you want to talk about?
We could talk about quarterback carousel. Start getting into free agency a little bit. So, Aaron Rodgers was asked at the Pebble, whatever game.
Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach. That sounds like a damn Mario Kart track.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull an Aaron Rodgers. Hold on.
You just disappear.
I'm in darkness. Can you hear that he's going into a darkness retreat?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh.
Yeah, he spent like 2 straight days. No, I think it was like 6. It was almost like a week.
I thought it was 4 days.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think it's like 4 days, and he spends it in complete darkness for 4 days.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like jail, like isolation. Like you go into the pit.
Is it like one of those like you go into like those like negative sound rooms where like people go insane after 10 minutes?
Probably. He said they have like.
I'd take one hell of a nap in there.
There's no TV, there's no lights, there's no nothing. He said there's a little.
Hey, that's gonna be me on Monday. Shit's getting too expensive, people.
He said there's a little slot that they slide food back and forth. Like it's like freaking prison.
Going to prison.
It's nothing but look, no cable, can't turn the lights on, and it's nothing but frozen pizzas from here on out. Coming out of the little slot of the oven, of the toaster oven.
I don't know. I keep waiting for him to come back with like a face tattoo and like a voodoo stick from all this weird shit he's been doing.
How much of it do you think it's just him saying shit just to stir people up?
I think that's part of it.
But anyways, they asked him where he'll be playing next year, and he said not San Francisco. So we have 31 other teams.
I really think I really think that he goes to the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Raiders. Jeff, you think Raiders? Good
I think
possibility.
he'll be in Green Bay. He's gonna fuck him over one more year.
All right. Well, since Chris and I think he's going to the Raiders, that means Derek Carr is on the move. And it is reported that the Raiders only want a third-round pick for him. And I think that is doable.
I think he goes to Carolina.
I was thinking either Indy, but I think they're tired of veteran quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Or I was thinking Atlanta.
What makes you think that?
Yeah, I think they might just draft a quarterback this year. But I was thinking Atlanta.
I also saw that he might go to Tampa.
Is that your pick?
I could see him going to Tampa.
Wait, who?
Carr.
Yep. He's talking with the Saints.
I could see him. I feel like there's a couple places that'll.
So we're safe to say he's going to the NFC South.
He's going south.
He's pulling a Brady and he wants to go to the beach. He's leaving the desert and he's going to the beach.
Yeah. Well, he was.
Continuing on the quarterback carousel, when's Tom Brady coming back out of retirement? Since we're talking about the NFC South.
Did you see now he's taking a year off entirely and then going into broadcasting in 2024?
Mm-hmm.
Which I just feel like he just left the door open.
I just find it crazy that he threw his whole personal life away to go 8-9 or whatever.
Yeah, but he made the playoffs.
Yeah, and
lost to the
Cowboys. That's like, dude, that's bad.
Hey, I'm just so glad that he came back to go out like that.
To go out like shit. Yeah, nobody should be shitting on Ben for his final season because it could have been that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. At least he had a shot.
Well, we played the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Since we're moving on to Steelers quarterbacks, Trubisky said he wants out and he's not happy about how the season played out.
Yeah, well.
Which I think really speaks to how Tomlin just fucking lies to free agents.
I mean, I could see him going to Atlanta or even
Why is Geno Smith the comeback player of the year?
Really?
That what? Doesn't count when you were a backup quarterback.
I swear, they need to switch the awards. You got to have the quarterback needs to be pampered awards, and then the rest of the damn NFL awards.
What did he come back from?
The bench.
He came back from sucking dick for the first 8 years of his career. That's not comeback player of the year. Just because you suck dick doesn't mean you came back. You were never there.
Yeah, right. You had to be there to come back.
But
Saquon Barkley could have got a comeback. Freaking, what was the other guy I said?
Hell, Tua could have got
McCaffrey could have been comeback.
He had.
Tua came back 30 times in the season.
Sometimes in the same game.
Dak Prescott came back to form of throwing interceptions like crazy.
All right. Anyway, Steve, we were talking about Trubisky and
Yeah,
Tom-
where's Trubisky gonna go?
Atlanta.
I was thinking Jets. I don't know. I feel like he's destined to always end up in a shitty situation. Houston Texans, here we come.
I don't know. Is he that stupid?
is he? Did we only sign him for a year or what?
He's
he
on a
had 2
2-year
years.
deal, but we're $3.5 million over the cap. We can save $10 million by cutting his ass.
Yeah.
So, or he has a $10 million cap, and he would be like 2.5 in dead money. So you'd be like $7-8 million. So one roster move, we can get under the cap.
Yep.
And then what about Rudolph?
Well, he's a
Hello,
free agent.
Houston.
He's a free agent for some stupid ass reason. Tomlin will love to keep a quarterback that we know isn't that good because he knows the system.
Why don't we just get Josh Dobbs back?
Well, that's another great question. Who do we bring in as a backup quarterback?
Because if we lose 2,
Oh,
we're gonna have to bring in 2.
Well, Trubisky wants out because because Tomlin lied to him. And which, by the way, let's just go over the track record of Tomlin lying to free agents. LeGarrette Blount, James Harrison, Melvin Ingram, Mitch Trubisky, and there's one other one that I can't remember off the top of my head. Just constantly lying to these guys. And then they get pissed off and we get fucked. Stop lying, Tomlin.
Well,
Stop
I don't know
lying
if
to him.
Trubisky was gonna do anything though this year.
They
But
didn't want him to do anything.
Yeah.
you should have never brought him in. I feel like last year you would have been better off calling up Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick would have been a much better person to bring in, just a veteran guy. So the idea is to find your Charlie Batch and then also draft a very young quarterback.
Yeah.
Because you should always be drafting a young quarterback. Because you never know when you're going to pick Brock Purdy. You know, the Steelers won't because they hold on to people like Landry Jones and Mason Rudolph for entirely too long. Somehow Mason Rudolph is going to be a 10-year vet, and everyone's known that he sucked for like 8 of those years.
Only 8.
Yeah, the first 2 years, you're like, oh, you didn't really get to see him play. Then you got to see him play, and now you know he sucks, but somehow, 7 years down the road, he's still on the same team. But I'm thinking, I don't know what I keep seeing Gardner Minshew, but I don't know. I don't understand what people don't understand about a 2-year contract, and Gardner Minshew is in Philly for 2 more years.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see that.
Philly has no desire to move on from him. He has no desire to go be a backup anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see that being. Yeah, I don't see that being a thing.
And it's not a great backup pick anyways. We're looking for a quarterback who's okay not starting anymore.
Right.
Trubisky isn't ready to give up the dream of being a starter. Gardner Minshew isn't ready to give that up. Ryan Fitzpatrick was ready to give that up.
Oh, is he fully retired yet?
If Chad Henne might be available.
Yeah.
Kansas City Cap's getting worse. I don't know when his contract's up, but
How old is Chad Henne?
we don't need young. We need experienced
Yeah, but
and okay with.
does Chad Henne want to keep playing for another? If he does, he want to go to another team?
Well, throw this one out there. What about Derek Carr?
No. Derek Carr.
No, he's not done being a starter.
All right,
He's going to try and be a starter. Now, Matt Ryan,
no.
but I don't want to bring that whatever voodoo curse he has.
What about Carson Wentz?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if Carson.
Hold on.
Wentz is
I
ready
have
to
an
move
idea.
back up.
We bring Matt Ryan in.
And Carson Wentz.
Yeah, and you know what? We'll bring in Mean Joe Green, and he'll take a terrible towel, and he will go, "I free you of all your sins," and the curse will be gone because
Is
the
that how that
terrible
works?
towel solves all. I would have said Franco, but he can't do that.
Yeah.
They'll actually take they'll take the immaculate reception ball and they'll brush it on their face, and then he'll drape the terrible towel on each side.
Spending too much time in church. What about Jimmy G? Jimmy G's probably leaving the Niners.
Is he
I
ready?
don't know that he's.
He's perfectly content with being a backup.
Yeah, I don't know that he's like, I gotta be a starter. I want to be a starter. He might see it as an opportunity. The other option is Teddy Bridgewater's out there.
I was going to mention that because he knows he ain't playing with Tua.
That and the only other one I can think of is Tyrod Taylor.
What about? He's not I don't think he's a big vet, but what about Brissett? Is his contract up in Cleveland?
That wouldn't be a bad one to bring in.
I feel like he likes to go somewhere where he could almost be a starter. I don't know. I feel like he brings bad luck to the starting quarterback position.
This year, he's almost a starter.
What did you say?
Jacoby Brissett is like Ryan Fitzpatrick always starts wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett
starts the season starter, ends a bench.
Well, that or whoever starts in front of him gets out. Like I've never seen Jacoby Brissett play for a team where it wasn't, well, I guess you're the starter now.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to be as of 13 minutes ago, but our quarterback just got hit by a bus.
Well,
the only other one that we have is, we have the Jets situation. Who are they going to bring in as quarterback?
oh yeah, shit. Well, you said
It's a tough one.
didn't you say who'd you say would go to the Jets? Oh, Trubisky.
Yeah.
He gets thrown into shitty situations.
Yeah,
Right. Houston makes more sense.
Yeah, true.
I could see Derek Carr going to Houston.
No.
That's too. They don't have anybody. I don't think he goes there.
They have Brandon Cooks.
What?
They have Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, he's like has been. I don't think he goes. There's no way he goes there.
No, I don't see him going to Houston.
Yeah, I think Tom Brady comes back and goes to.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota floating around too.
Yeah, Mariota's there.
And Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I also have a wet paper bag.
Ooh, Baker Mayfield could go to the Jets.
I feel like Baker's gonna. I feel like Baker's done being a starter.
Well, do we bring in Pittsburgh?
I think I feel like he might stay in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
I think he kind of likes it there.
he probably likes it. Yeah, honestly, he probably likes it there. Well,
Yeah, I feel like the Steelers are gonna have a hard time bringing. So I would just be giving like Ryan Fitzpatrick a call.
even though has a cushy job on NFL Network, or not NFL Network, it was Prime.
Amazon Prime.
On Prime.
Yeah. It's either that or Peyton Manning. That dude wants to be a coach. Let's come on. Only person who doesn't see it is him.
Yeah. He wants to be a couch coach.
It's fine. We can put a couch on the sideline.
Just a
Get him
big
a lazy boy.
Yeah, big old lazy boy. You see Peyton just sitting there. Oh fuck.
No, that's not how Peyton sits and watches the game.
He's more like this. Come on, what's
He's
going
the
on?
guy who paces in front of the TV the
Yeah.
whole time.
How's
There's
the
a
football-
reason. There's a reason he has to watch Monday Night Football in his basement
Yeah.
because his
No one
family
is
won't
really-
allow him upstairs. So, like, we want to enjoy the game.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like his Saturday Night Live sketch where he's just like, stupid. Like, why? Catch the ball.
Yeah,
Go
get
sit
back in the
toilet.
porta potty.
He starts bringing a porta potty to every game. on the sideline, and when the quarterback comes off, when they throw an interception, he's like, "You know where to go."
Oh man. Well, let's hope this Super Bowl is a good one. Even though you're not looking forward to it, Matt.
It's just not exciting. Not really.
And could they do something with the logos?
The logos?
Have you looked at where they show how the Super Bowl logos evolved over the years?
No.
The last 10 years has just been, instead of eyes, it's a Lombardi.
Well, most people, once you get past 3 in Roman numerals, we all kind of forget. Except for until you get to 5 and 10. So let's not get too big on the whole. Well, they changed it after Super Bowl 50 because it was going to be an L. And that was bad marketing. So they had to do something a little different.
Yeah. These 50 was just 50.
Now, just throwing it out there, maybe we could just use the number system that we all use.
Yeah, right.
Not the dead one. Not the one that died 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, but it looks cooler.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
What the fuck?
What? Some other stupid award?
There's a guy wearing a tux top and shorts.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Why? That's why nobody takes NFL awards seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they just keep showing Dak Prescott, and he's not winning a damn thing. He's just awkwardly sitting way too close to the stairs to walk up and accept an award, and not winning a damn thing.
Maybe he gets MVP. Oh man.
I also feel like they have Justin Jefferson on there to accept every award, and
He won Offensive Player of the Year.
well, at least he got that going for him.
How do I know this? But I'm not watching it, and you are.
It's
Is the alcohol?
no, this coverage sucks. They're not saying any titles. They just have random people, and you gotta know who they are. And they're not yeah, it's not like it's just coming up Offensive Player of the Year, Justin Jefferson.
All right. Well, I think we've talked enough, rambled on enough about stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So, good.
Well,
Good Chiefs.
Yep. We'll come back when we have our when they release the top 100 free agent list, and then we'll be doing mock drafts.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you.
3 of us are gonna do one.
All 3 of us. I don't know. About
That's funny.
That's just you. That's just you. That's your deal.
Come on. It's not hard. There's a website. You just do a mock draft real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We will see you next time on the Rooney Toon Report.